Joining me now from Westlake Village, California, co-founder of Fight Sanctuary State and president of Advocates for Victims of Illegal Alien Crime, Don Rosenberg. Don, California being a sanctuary state really is not just an attack on ICE itself, but it's an assault on the rule of law and law enforcement and what this country and this republic stands for, which is a civil society. You can't have a civil society without the rule of law and order.
Well, Graham, thanks for having me on. Absolutely. It's been interesting the last couple of days with all the impeachment stuff going on. I've heard Nancy Pelosi, Elizabeth Warren, and everybody running is all saying how no one is above the law, yet they put the 15 to 20, we don't even know how many, 20 million illegal aliens above the law. For whatever reason, they don't have to obey the law.
Fighting California sanctuary state is something that's very, very personal to you, Don. You lost your son to an illegal immigrant, somebody who shouldn't have been in this country to begin with back in 2010, your son, Drew.
Yeah, Drew was in law school in San Francisco, and a guy named Roberto Gallo, who was in the country illegally from Honduras, and had already been arrested once for driving without a license. Kamala Harris was the DA. She refused to charge him, and he just went out and kept driving and drove over my son and killed him. Hardly a singular incident. It happens every day in California.
Unfortunately, it took place in San Francisco, where a few years later, Kate Steinle lost her life in a not unsimilar kind of situation. It's absolutely outrageous, and you have to ask yourself, where is the outrage? Well, apparently it's manifesting itself among a few of you in California with Fight Sanctuary State. That is the title, and it's also the mission. And the mission is pretty clear, Don. Among others, you want to end, of course, the sanctuary state status for California. You want to require local law enforcement to actually work with ICE. What a novel idea. It ends employers' criminal prosecution for working with ICE. A lot of, 49 other states probably don't understand that it's a crime, technically, in California for employers to work with ICE. And, of course, maybe most importantly, it would end giving illegal immigrants the privilege of driving.
Yeah, I mean, since I'll talk about that first. The first 2 years that illegal aliens could get driver's licenses, traffic fatalities in California went up 19%, hit and runs went up 26%. And the whole premise was that giving them driver's licenses will make the roads safer. Obviously, that didn't happen. It's been very similar in other states that have done the same thing. As far as everything else, sanctuary is taking over. This is not a California issue. This is a United States issue,
right?
Because many other states are doing the same thing. And they better watch what's going on in California, because it has obviously not been positive for the citizens of California.
In the process, this ballot initiative process, you have a long way to go, meaning you have a lot of signatures that you have to collect. I think you're getting close to the point where you're going to start collecting signatures, but you need 800,000. And to collect 800,000, nearly 1 million signatures, you need a pretty hefty budget, $5 million at least. And so fightsanctuarystate.com is the website if people want to figure out possibly how to help you.
Yeah, and we're really asking for people to go out there. This is a massive amount of money that we're going to need, not just to get on the ballot, but then the other side is going to throw everything they have at this.
Right. And
we'll lie about it, because the crazy thing about sanctuary is most people think that it benefits the illegal aliens that are otherwise law-abiding. It does not at all. It only benefits illegal aliens who have committed additional crimes. It has everything to do with informing ICE when they're letting them out of prison.
And it harms the good people of California, and eventually it could harm the good people in the 49 other states as well, which is why this is an all 50 state kind of effort. All hands on deck. Don, thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.